Pick a player.
Let's see here.
This is a bad one for me.
I can't even remember names now.
I don't know that one.
That's all I got. Corgi and Bess.
That's terrible.
With Spiegel and Parkins on the score.
Yes, it's the margin of victory game. The callers against the players. If you've never played the game before or heard it, it's very easy to pick up. It's brought to you by ringtv.com. Canelo vs. Triple G. Two of boxing's greatest enter the ring Saturday night. Canelo vs. Triple G, the number one fighters in the world this Saturday night. Canelo vs. Triple G only at ringtv.com, the official online pay-per-view. You're playing for a free haircut to Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy. And 2 tickets to the Ballpark Fair Goes Gourmet event at the Park at Wrigley Field, where we'll be broadcasting from tomorrow.
Wow.
But this event is Saturday, September 23rd. 15 Chicago chefs will put creative twists on classic stadium bites in celebration of 10 years of Chicago Gourmet.
That is very cool. This is an easy game. You have to name as many of something in 15 seconds, and so did our players that you have to pick from. It's a margin of victory game, and I think by now most folks know how to do it.
Hopefully they do. The players are Tarik Cohen, Bears offensive lineman who tore his hamstring, so it's obviously relevant to the time.
Hey, he's a Bear, and that was like a 1 in 3 chance.
Exactly. Albert Almora, Cubs center fielder, Ron Coomer, Cubs color analyst on the radio right here on the score, and Tarik Cohen, the big story of week 1.
So how about that? You make fun of the Kush thing, but Almora had 6 RBIs last night, and Tarik Cohen is the biggest star on the Chicago Bears at the moment.
And Ron Coomer's a cool guy. Eric in Elgin, pick a player.
I'm going to go with the Coom Dog.
Going to go with the Coom Dog. All right. The Coom Dog had 15 seconds to name as many Las Vegas hotels as he could. Vegas hotels, 15 seconds. On your mark, get set, go.
The Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, MGM. I'm blanking. I've never been.
Never stayed there.
Shit. I'm done, man. I don't know. I got 3.
And you also cursed, Eric.
Who are you, Big Cat Williams?
And you also cursed.
Put him on hold. You put him on hold before we...
Unbelievable, this
takes
guy.
us there again. I think the Coom Dog has been to Vegas quite a bit in his life.
He seemed very, very, very comfortable with his time in Vegas, like he had been there before.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd spent some time at a blackjack table and with Tito's and soda or 20. We ready to? Can we play Ron Coomer? No, we're still recovering. Okay,
because we both hit it, so now we have none.
Oh, we got a double dump situation.
Yeah, but I mean, we know that there's no cursing in the Ron Coomer thing.
Oh yeah, we can do that part of
right?
it.
That's good.
So let's hear Ron Coomer on the Vegas hotels.
MGM Grand, Caesar's Palace, the Wynn. What's the triangle? I don't know that one. That's all I got.
Wow! Coom. Even.
It's pathetic. Ty goes to the guy who doesn't curse, or how do we play that?
No, we're just even.
Eric and Elgin. If everyone else loses, Eric and Elgin is the winner.
No Bellagio.
Can we go? Can we not go? No, we can't go. I mean, we got no delay. The guys won't. We can't put a caller on the air.
Really?
Yeah.
I trust implicitly Joe, Dave, and Mike. I feel like
I don't, because that's my job on the line, not yours.
Okay.
Well, why don't we take a break and come back and we'll finish up the game?
How much is that what we need, Campy? All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes to finish Pick a Player on the score.
Welcome to Play It, a new podcast network featuring radio and TV personalities talking business, sports, tech, entertainment, and more. Play it at play.it.
This is Sports Radio 670 The Score and 670thescore.com, Chicago Sports Station.
All right, a couple of curses, and all of a sudden we weren't in delay, and then you're not allowed to put callers on the air, and, all hell broke loose.
One player has done pick a player and broke even with the Coom Dog. Ron Coomer. So the line to beat is even right now.
Tarik Cohen, Albert Almora, and Tarik Cohen still on the board for Joe, who is downtown on the score. What's up, Joe? Who's your player?
What's up? Let's do Eric Mango Kush.
I like this guy. All right. Yeah, we will do Eric Mango Kush. That's very funny.
Is this Pat McAfee
I think
on the line?
Did you call last week, Joe, and do the same type of thing? Because it happened.
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, there was a weed reference in our last version.
We have multiple stoner listeners, apparently. Who knew?
If we had everyone in Chicago, we'd be number one with a bullet. Anyway, Joe, you go with Eric Kush. All right, the Bears' injured offensive lineman had 15 seconds to name as many musical instruments as he could. As many musical instruments as you can, Joe. 15 seconds on your mark. Get set, go.
Guitar, bass, clarinet, drum, saxophone, flute, piano, organ, upright bass, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, tambourine, violin, clavinet.
No. I mean, what are we doing here with all these types of guitars? I feel like that was fair game.
You take one off because he said guitar, then he said electric and acoustic. So why don't we take off guitar and give him those two?
So that's 12.
Okay. Yeah, I had him for 13 there. Yeah, 12. That's a very good
Can I say
score.
how impressed I am that it went guitar, bass, clarinet, and then back to drums, I believe.
Did he get the tambourine?
And clavinet. He got to clavinet there.
Those deep pulls.
That's
well
good.
done.
Good stuff out of you, Joe.
All right, let's see if Eric Kush knows his instruments.
Clarinet, flute, bass, the other bass, the big tall one that you play like banjo, saxophone, trumpet, tuba, bassoon. There you go. That's all I am.
Oh, my God.
That's a 9 spot. Still a +4 for Joe downtown.
I thought 12, right? So
plus 3. I'm not good at math.
All right, so, bassoon. Way to go, Eric Kush. Maybe he's a big Peter and the Wolf fan. And then he said clarinet first.
Yeah.
He led with clarinet.
Yeah.
Is Benny Goodman more popular than I think? What the hell's going on here?
Well, no, if you play the recorder in grade school, like that's the most popular instrument that I feel like people graduate from the recorder to the clarinet. I went recorder, clarinet, saxophone.
All right.
There was saxophone and tuba involved. I'm in.
All right. So that's a +3 for downtown Joe. Let's go to Crown Point with Dave. Tarik Cohen or Albert Almora?
Take the junior.
Albert Almora Jr. is the player that Dave picked. The Cubs center fielder had 15 seconds to name as many Mexican food items, things you would find on a Mexican food restaurant. 15 seconds on your mark. Get set, go.
First of all, this isn't fair. Jalapeno, lettuce, tomato, cheese, tortillas, salsa, grande salsa, hot salsa, mild salsa.
Hold on a second. Why is that not fair? Do you not eat Mexican food?
And also, Dave, you just went down the grocery aisle. You went down the Mexican food
and
aisle.
Tomato.
Those are ingredients. We're looking for menu items, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
That wasn't clear.
That counts because Almora did the same thing. So
all right, fine.
So okay.
So we give him a 9 spot?
We'll give him 9. Sure. We're feeling generous.
It's very, very generous.
So what was your phrasing? Mexican food items?
Mexican food items.
Yeah, I know. That's bad phrasing.
It's bad phrasing.
Yes.
Way to go, Danny.
There's always controversy with this game.
Well, I think it is. I mean, Mexican food, I think you meant menu items.
Yeah.
And he thought you meant food items, so I get it.
All right. Dave in Crown Point.
You did a good job, actually.
Isn't that, part of the game?
That's part of the game. There's always controversy with this game. It's super serious stuff. Let's hear from Albert Almora Jr.
All right, tortilla chips, salsa, guacamole, sour cream, meat, chicken. What else we got? Oh, we got sodas. You gotta have sodas. I got nothing. That's it.
You could debate soda.
Have soda.
But if we're debating soda, I guess we could debate sour cream, which has Eastern European vintage.
Yeah, and we should probably take meat out of there, too.
No, I don't.
If we're being generous to Dave, we got to be generous to Albert.
Give it to Albert.
We're not going to count Jarritos?
So
yeah, it's a Mexican soda. No, you're right.
All right, so that's a 7 spot for Almora. Is that what we're doing? So that's a +2 for Dave and Crown Point.
Terrible.
This game has no integrity.
Yes.
I love it. Mike in Peoria, Tarik Cohen or Tarik Cohen? Hold on.
Hello?
Mike, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. You want to play against Tarik Cohen?
I guess so.
That seems like a good decision. The Bears' rookie running back had 15 seconds to name as many ice cream toppings as he could. Things you'd put on an ice cream sundae. 15 seconds. On your mark, get set, go.
Hot fudge, chocolate, strawberry, bananas, whipped cream, nuts, pistachios, syrup, cherries, strawberries, peaches.
It's a good list. Syrup.
I'm not giving him syrup because he said hot fudge.
Okay.
But he's got 10.
And just syrup in general.
Just maple syrup on some ice
It's
cream.
one of the 4 food groups.
Buddy the Elf puts it on there.
Okay, it's exactly right.
Delicious. Peaches on ice cream.
People do it.
Okay. Let's see if Tarik Cohen does it.
Sad.
Sprinkles, number one answer. Chocolate, hot fudge, marshmallows, candy. Any candy. That's all I got.
All right, so he said sprinkles, number one answer, was his lead in.
Oh, they got him for 5. All right, so that's a +5, so that's a win for Mike in Peoria.